Have you ever wondered why you're doing so much, yet your life is not changing? Today in this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about aligned action and the power of surrender. What does it really mean to surrender? Does it mean that I don't have to do anything? What does it even mean to align action? I don't understand. This was me years ago, and I was struggling to make my dreams reality, to make my manifestations come true. And once I understood this master key, everything changed for me. And I am sure that after you watch this video, lots of things are going to change for you too. So you see, in a lot of spiritual teachings and philosophies, like for example the Tao, they tell us that they teach us that action through non-action. What does it really mean, action through non-action? Does it mean that I don't have to do anything? There is this spiritual master from Brazil, Hélio Couto. He always says, solta. Solta in Portuguese means let go. And once you let go, everything will come to you. So let go, letting go doesn't mean to not do anything. I'm gonna sit here in this chair and I'm just gonna meditate and I'm just gonna do tapping, Ho'oponopono, and things are gonna show up in my reality. Yes, that's a possibility, but that's not what it means. It means to every day you're gonna show up as your best self. Every day you're gonna give your 100%. And I already know what you might be thinking. Bia, every day giving my 100%, that's not realistic. How about the days where I am tired? When you're tired, if you have 10%, give your 10% and you will have given 100%. If you have only 1%, show up on that day, show up today and give that 1%. And you will have given your 100%. And once you do that, just relax and stop trying to be in control. Because every time you're trying to be in control, you are operating out of limitation. Because your ego is limited, but the divine God is unlimited. So once you show up as your best self, relax. Because there is the universal laws in the background. There is this divine intelligence force in the background that is matching everything, that is creating synchronicities. The algorithm of real life is in the background. And it's going to match you with the best possible outcomes if only you let go of control. Okay? Because there's only two options. You can be in control with your ego, and you can place God as the servant, but then you are limiting what God can do for you in your life. Or you can place God as the master, the universe as the master, and you can be the servant. Doesn't mean that you have to do more, just means that you need to be in alignment. Because once you place God as the master, he can do more with your surrendering than he can do with your control. Okay? If you're trying to control, you're inverting the polarities of things. So when you're placing your ego, you should place your ego as a tool instead of the master of your life. And what does it really mean in practical terms is you have a desire and you're gonna show up and you're gonna do the best you can, but you're gonna stop stressing out. You're gonna stop having so much anxiety, because that comes from a need of control. And every time things don't happen the way you want to happen, every time things are not on your timing, you're gonna suffer because you're living conditionally. You're living trying to be in control of everything. And guys, once you look at this, God, the divine forces, created galaxies, created this whole entire planet, all the other planets, the biodiversity, all the millions of species in this planet, the billions of people in this planet. It created everything that we need to survive, the air, the water, everything is here for us. Everything is already happening in perfect synchronization, and we don't need to stress about anything else. Just step outside and look at the sky. Just take a deep breath and observe the abundance of air that we have. And that will connect you with the truth. And that will make you stop treating and putting your ego as the master and start using your ego as a tool. So like I said, it doesn't mean that, oh, I cannot desire anything anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and things are gonna, come to me. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what all of these philosophies are trying to tell us. What it's trying to tell us is, let me explain this way, in this metaphor. Imagine you are swimming in the ocean and then all of a sudden you get caught up on this very strong current. So now you start resisting the current, and you are trying to swim against it. So your action is against the flow, right? And if you understand about ocean, you know that there are spots throughout the beach, throughout the ocean, that will swipe you out. And if you try to swim back, you're not going to be able to, because it's very strong current where the water is returning. So if you panic and try to swim directly against it, the current, you're going to get exhausted. Now, if you start flowing with the current, that's the action through the non-action. Doesn't mean that you stop swimming and you're just going to sink and you're going to drown. No. If you stop resisting and you start flowing with it, and then you observe, okay, this is where the current is at, so I'm going to conserve my energy, and instead of fighting against it, I am going to swim parallel to the shore so I can escape from this current where that's taking me to a place that I don't want to go. So the action through non-action, the letting go, the aligned action, doesn't mean that you are passive, you're not doing anything. It doesn't mean that you're just, gonna sit there and things are just gonna do things for you, or you're gonna stop swimming. It just means that you're gonna go with that flow instead of resisting it, and you're gonna conserve energy. You're gonna shut down your mental clutter, and you're gonna start listening to, okay, I should get away from the current. I'm gonna swim parallel, and I'm gonna be able to get to where I want to get. That's what it really means. So my message for today here is not about you not wanting anything. It's not about you not having any desires, but it's about you letting go of control. It's about not having any attachment. It's about, like there is this quote that I saw the other day, that is not life. It's not about you not owning anything. It's about nothing owning you. That's what it really means, detachment. It doesn't mean like, oh, I'm gonna become like this, monkey. I'm gonna not have anything and just meditate the whole day. No, that's not the message here. It just means that you're not gonna live conditionally to external things, and you're gonna rely on things to happen your way, on your timing. Otherwise, you're gonna throw a little tantrum here, and you're gonna freak out because you want things your way. That's when things externally own you, because you rely on it to be a certain way. So you're always chasing, and then you get your car, you have a little spike of dopamine here, a little bit of happiness here, and then that fades, and then now you need something else, and then you get it, you go shopping, and that fades. You need the marriage, and then you get it, and that dopamine fades. So you need to be very aware of it. That way you are in the present and you're living life. What a beautiful thing it is to be able to be here right now living life. And the ups and downs, it's a beautiful thing too. Can you imagine playing a game where there is no challenges? It's just flat. Would you play a video game like that, where there's no challenges? You don't have to, jump high to grab the extra points or anything. You're just like walking. Boring. The ups and downs of life, it's a part of life. It's a part of the game of life. And when you look at the bridge of incidences, everything that's happening is connecting you to a better purpose, to a better path. But you just have to trust that, because most of the times we cannot connect the dots looking forward, only backward. You lost your job, great. Something else is gonna pop up for you that is much better, much more aligned with your soul. You broke up, your ex broke up with you, great. There are so many other people, and I know the right people is going to be synchronized with me, and I just let go of control, because I know that there's someone There is a higher power, there is a higher force, a divine force that is in control of not only my life, but all the galaxies, the planets, all the animals, everything. There is this divine power that births all the flowers, that can turn a seed into a strawberry, that it can turn, an embryo into a baby, that can turn a baby into a full-grown adult, that it can turn the fruits and vegetables into energy for our body. So it's like alchemizing all the time. All the things are being transformed all the time without our need of control. So show up today as your best self and do the best you can in everything, in everywhere that you go, in every people that you meet. Give your best, show up as your best, and watch what's gonna return into your life. Let go of your stress and your anxiety, because every time you're stressed and you're anxious, you're not in surrendering mode. You're not trusting enough. And I know sometimes we are in a spot in life where it's very painful. But like I said, it doesn't mean just stay there and let yourself drown in the water because the current is taking you. No. If you're not in the middle of a current that is taking you to a place where you don't want to go, just stop, go inwards, look, and parallel swimming. Keep on swimming, but be smart about it. Aligned action, not forced action, because then you're going to get tired because you're swimming against the current. So I hope this message was able to bring you a lot of insights, and comment below 100% if you're going to show up today as your best self and watch the magic happen in your life. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Aloha.